So the new 20-mile-an-hour speed limit in Wales could cost me 10 grand a year. It could cost other people a lot more. Right, it's not going to be long before these signs behind me get unveiled, and they're not going to be anything special on. They're going to be 20 mile an hour. Alrighty then, welcome back, and thanks for checking in with me. Nathan here at Lewis Garden Services. You are very welcome if you are new to the channel. Now, I am based in sunny South Wales. It's not too sunny today, but it's still South Wales. And next month, it's going to become a very slow South Wales. It's going to become a very slow everywhere in Wales, actually. Now, I'm sure a lot of you will have no idea what I'm talking about, but basically everywhere in Wales that's a built-up area is going to be reduced to 20 miles an hour. Yes, 20 miles an hour. So locally, there's already 20 mile an hour zones around schools, which I get. You want the school areas to be safe. People dropping off, pulling in and kind of picking up kids. I get it, 20 mile an hour. There's also pilot areas for this 20 mile an hour scheme, which are a little bit more, let's say, undesirable or just crap, because they're roads that are not suited for 20 mile an hour. And if you're driving a commercial vehicle like me, you're in third gear. I can't see how it's going to save the environment when I'm chugging up between third gear, fourth gear. I'm all for saving the planet, saving the environment, whatever your thoughts are on that. So let me quickly run over the maths on why I think this 20 mile an hour zone everywhere could cost 10 grand a year.
Nathan! Hiding in the back won't help you. Would you like to come up and show us?
Let's say between jobs, it's a 9-minute journey, okay, at 30 mile an hour. Now, in my head, my calculations, if I'm doing that at 20 mile an hour, it's a third slower, so it takes a third longer. A third of 9 minutes is 3 minutes. You add that on to 9, makes 12 minutes. Does that make sense? So a 9-minute journey at 30 mile an hour then becomes a 12-minute journey at 20 mile an hour. Now, on an average day, doing a maintenance round, we probably sit in the van driving between jobs for an hour and a half. 90 minutes. And again, a third of 90 minutes is 30 minutes. You add 30 on the 90, you've got 120 minutes, 2 hours. That means half an hour a day extra travelling. Let's say that's 4 days a week we do that. That's 2 hours a week. You times that by 50 weeks, that's 100 hours a year travelling. 3 people sat in the van, an extra 100 hours of time when you're not earning money. And let's say, for argument's sake, it's £100 an hour for 3 of you, your labour costs, then that's 10 grand a year. £10,000 extra you'll be losing, I could be losing a year by extra travelling time. Do you know those days when you've got to get from A to B to C to D, or whatever the next letter is? You keep going, right? You've got a load of jobs to do, and some days you catch every red light, every roadwork, every broken down car, every load of ducks crossing the road. One of those days, and your journey takes so much longer, and you miss out 2 or 3 jobs, or your day finishes an hour later. Imagine that every day, just through chugging along at 20 mile an hour. I just don't understand how the powers that be in Wales, Mark Dripford and all his gang, if they were actually out and kind of met people and see how they worked, then I just don't think they'd implement this. It's just going to be bonkers. Are people going to stick to it? I don't know. What if you've got a big fleet of vehicles? What about Amazon and all that delivering in Wales? Are they going to be charging a third extra on your delivery costs absorbed into your kind of product, whatever you buy in? Not only Amazon, but other companies that deliver stuff. Do you know what I mean? They're all, like all the supermarkets and all that then. Suddenly, is all my shopping, I'm parked outside Morrison's by the way, and I get some beer. Is all my shopping in Morrison's going to be so much more expensive because their delivery drivers have to go so much slower, they do less drops, they'll make less money? I just don't know. I would love for some Welsh government people to come down in the van with me. They can learn to use a mower as well, and drive around for the day when it does become 20, just to see how much more my day gets added to. And my days are often slow enough as they are with everything going on. I'm like, oh my God, this is so slow, or why are you doing that instead of doing that? Days are already slow enough. There's already kind of enough red tape and enough bureaucracy. You can't do anything now without filling a load of forms out. You have to have RAMs and method statements just to get your mower off the back of the van. I had to do it for a job the other day. I'm going to get the mower out of the shed. I'm going to go then to the lockup and get the trailer. I'm going to then come... Oh, it's just a complete mess. So let me know, because I've gone right off the topic. Are you in Wales? What do you think of 20 miles an hour everywhere that's built up? If you're not in Wales, what do you think about it? And if you're not in Wales, let me tell you, if you're in England, Scotland, Ireland, or all the other places, it'll come to you not far away. I pretty much guarantee Wales is like a little test area. It's the land of the dragon, Wales. We're not particularly roaring about it, are we? But yeah, I feel like breathing a bit of fire over it all. It's bonkers. Right, that's me done. I've got to now go because my phone's ringing. I'll catch you all later. See ya.